when you're looking away from it, there's still 3 people in range. There's still people who are going to space that Aatrox and deal with him. And he's also got to work around his own team's terrain in like the likes of the Jarvan. So I feel like the Cassante, it fulfills a frontliner role for you. It can skirmish versus Baus as well in the lane and neutralize it. I think this is probably the safest pick for them. LR, I'm curious your thoughts on their comp here, because I feel like this is high.
Wrapping around. If I've learned anything from watching
Belly
Belly is that
smite.
his 50-50 smites are always on point.
Oh, no.
Not anymore. He just gets first blooded off screen by you.
Auto passive as well as the smite there, and yeah, he comes out on top. And now there's a dive.
Diving onto Baus, he's going to go for the flash, dodges away on the hook, and made to get a couple of tower shots in, but that is going to be KCB.
With how strong KC Blue is, Yukino has the brutalizer. They're deciding to start up the dragon.
Yeah, they've got that item advantage off the back of that one, and Velia not able to really make his way over yet. He's going to still look for it. They put down the portal. Velia takes it, but no real follow-up.
So through sheer attack speed right here, Jarvan can just break through both of these grubs and get out if he doesn't even feel like getting the third one. But since there's no contest whatsoever, they're just going to take all 3.
Yeah, it looks like LR were holding a freeze up topside with Crowny, and they made the call to not actually contest and break that freeze. So rather than contesting the grubs, and which we really kind of want to do, especially with the Rise Global, and then you can play maybe side lanes quite well, then they're actually not going to secure it. And now LR on the back foot. They have to match every single play that KC Blue make, because KC Blue will always take turrets faster. That's 3 grubs for KC Blue, and if LR ever caught sleeping...
Oh, Nemesis.
Hang on.
Gets briefly caught out there. Ultimate was thrown down by Slowcube, but in jumps Velia. Massive Cataclysm forces him to flash away, though. Doesn't want to get stuck with Nemesis and Reckless in the pit as they're going to take the portal. Yukino's caught between a rocket and a hard place. Down they go. Baus comes through on the portal, tries to look for a follow-up, but gets caught by the fear. Mainta's chasing over as well. Hex Flash channeled up. He's got the Q. He's going to have to throw it down as Piero is able to find the lockdown. 3XA looks for him. Baus commits the ultimate, but he is absolutely cooked. That's another kill. First one for the Corki as well.
The patience from Piero as well. He walks up, waits for the Q, then just uses purely the ult and holds the Q until lanes for Reckless to cover him, so he can't be everywhere.
But I think this is exactly what KC Blue are really good at, right? The early game playmaking, the general laning, I feel like the early game is where they get a lot of the leads. And first big spike. They've hit their spikes earlier, and they're stronger at this stage with the one-to-one spikes. So it's really, really rough for LR right now. I think with their carries, Yunara and Ryze really like their 2-item spike, with the Archangel's Roa completed as well as the Kraken plus PD or run-ins.
Oh my
God!
He does this every game!
He's losing too much HP, but Baus is going to commit the ultimate here onto Yukino, caught by the Cataclysm. Nothing he's going to be able to do about that one. And Baus going down for the 3rd time in 13 minutes.
They're looking to wrap around bot lane, though. Let's see if they can get a kill right here from Alar.
Oh, there's a flash over Velia.
Oh
It's the great escape! They can't catch the scuba diver. It's cooked. Da-da-dee, da-da-do. And there's first Tower Blood. That is feat of strength. Actually, they already had They had all the
Push
objectives.
through mid, neither through top. Both your waves have been shoved in, and there's a Herald that spawned. So not only
2,000 gold lead over to Mainta, it's almost a 2,000 gold lead to Yukino. You got a 1,300 gold lead over to 3XA. Like, all of the people you want to have the money right now on the side of KCB have that money. And LR are left kind of scratching their heads, trying to put something together. Reckless
is not around.
He's top side, so they're going to get the use out of the Herald. They're going to try and look for Velia, not going to make the connection, but this is guaranteed to be a second charge out here from KCB, so they might just be able to answer up with 2 towers off the back of this one. It's heartbreak. They do find the smite to stop the charge in time as the wave will get cleared out.
He'll still go down.
Yukino is still just going to tank it for the team, and down goes the tower regardless, charge without.
And so that's going to be Soul Point now at 17 minutes, which means we're looking at a 22-minute Soul, which LR have to be ready for, and I don't see it. You know, I really don't see how they can. It's going to be
right now. Is probably sweating bullets sitting backstage watching this game,
and so is Alar.
It's not
and Cadril probably.
Yeah,
Nemesis.
Oh, there goes the Cataclysm. Good flash out. They do find the Tempered Fate down, but I don't know if there's actually any follow-up to come through. Nemesis is going to try and put some damage out. Redemption will heal up both teams.
Tower.
And that's a tower 2 over to the side of KCB. They don't have an answer. They don't have Baus here. They don't have Crowny in place. And there's one tower outside
Absolutely
the base.
bombing the entire rift, and right now he's kind of
I feel like
you just get rid of any opportunity to LR.
Oh, Nemesis.
No
Thought by the
flash.
Cataclysm. Has got himself the ultimate. Gets
Q
the
there?
shield off. Oh, Yukino. That ultimate will be back in time fairly soon, so he'll be able to use that as Baus is getting all in here. There's a teleport coming in as well. He's trying to find an escape, but the all-out is coming through. The Redemption's going to heal him up. Oh, Meta finds the solo kill onto Baus, and that is a guaranteed Asakan.
I've kind of lost it.
We're just looking at it.
It's almost a perfect game. The only consolation prize LR have had is that tower in top
Don't
lane.
have a single kill.
Yeah, it's legitimately almost a perfect game. Every objective, and they're only down one tower.
And we remember last time when these two went toe-to-toe, LR, they got in their own heads. KCB managed to tilt them out of the game. Now, that was a best of 3. Heal Piero up, and everyone's coming in. The 5v5, this could be the moment.
I will say, usually when you bunch up like this in the tri-bush, as they're looking for some poke with the Hui, it's very dangerous if enemy team has engaged in that tri-bush to just group up. LR doesn't have any of that. Their engage is very conditional, like this one.
Well, they're going to full send it regardless. Piero's looking for Baus. He's going to get caught by the ultimate. He's going to jump away. Finds a cheeky little knock-up. Tempered Fate on the 4 by Reckless. Buys Baus a bit of time to get away from the fight. Piero's alive. He's not going down yet. They're going to use the portal. As the shutdown goes to Reckless. It's the worst possible person to pick up the gold. LR need to find more from this.
But this should technically be Dragon. Look at the low HP bars all over KC. They're trying to turn it around.
Oh, look at the damage in Jumps Belly onto the backline. They're going to use the Realm Warp to bring Nemesis forwards. Solo uses the Zhonya's. He doesn't go down as Mainta finds the double kill. KCB
assassinate through the barrier, through the shields on the tier 3 tab eyes, and now it's going to be Soul. That was the moment. Los Ratones. The Nash isn't that fast for KC. They have a Corki which is about middling in terms of damage. So they're going to play the trap instead.
Oh, Reckless might be the one getting picked himself. Gets caught up, throws the Tempered Fate down, hits no one. Yukino's able to take him down. In comes the flash on from Piero.
His life as well, and I mean, every neutral objective has gone KCB's way. I just don't see a world where LR can turn this around.
Yeah, nice.
LR, they're going to try and get bot lane tower with objective bounty, but that can be TP'd too if Mainta wants to contest. And then there's just going to be no objective bounty and no consolation prize on the other side, aside from Baus maybe finishing finally a second item at 26.
KCB to close this game out, and LR to not let it get to them for the rest of the series, because down goes the towers and the base is going to be quick to follow. 2 towers fall, 2 inhibitors will fall shortly as well. LR can put on one fetal attempt to try and hold this game, but I don't think it's going to be enough off the back of this one. Down goes another inhibitor. The Nexus towers are under siege right now. They're going to throw down the ultimate from the Bard. It's not going to make a connection here. As you can see, Baus just jumps under tower to safety, but 3XA is finishing up those towers, and LR just can't do anything. They get caught here by the fears, and it's just the glory here for KCB as down full LR in the first game of the series versus KCB. They are one step closer to Paris.
Yukino smiling on his camera.
On his face.
He actually knows he played an insane early game, and that's what I kept talking about when people asked him. But to me, they just have so much power.
Ooh.
I think it's a lack of engage. It's a lack of engage. Right now, your engage is the Pantheon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen Healy play Lulu?
I think I would have
His
preferred
player speed took another hit with the recent nerf on the champion, so he's even slower than before. But when it comes to just straight up skill checking your opponent, especially bruisers early on that are looking for the level 6 quickly, he's still pretty good at.
Yeah, the bounce back down in bot side as well, though. Crownie has to crash this.
He's going to come in for the headbutt. Pole landed onto 2 there. Crownie low HP, doesn't have that flash, so that's going to be first blood for Yukino, keeping those stats.
The first one on the move right here, so LR could potentially look to fight for this.
Yeah, Velia, he has got the invisibility, can jump forwards. They get the concussive blows up onto 3XA. They're going to jump forwards. Clone just going to buy a bit of space. They still have that Galio. It's the 50-50. The wall's coming down, and now they're going to jump in. There's the steal from Yukino. The Galio from Nemesis is just too slow to the play. The headbutt pole lands onto 2. Crownie's trying to put some extra damage out as Nemesis will pay the price. KCB continuing to control this fight. Crownie is on the run, but he still has no flash. He's caught by the headbutt pole. He's going to be delivered into the waiting jaws of Slowku, who gets the triple.
That's their angle, but they're so much weaker in terms of raw stats. Now they're definitely behind, and they can't contest. The swap's come through for Kaza into top lane, and that's going to be a free grubs for KC Blue. They don't even need the Kaza, right? Yukino's just going to be able to pick that up straight away, and that's... Is that 100% of the objectives?
Yes. 100% objectives so far.
This series.
I think this series,
yeah. Somewhere else to make a play. Maybe it's to top side or just going to open through bot again to play for bot lane tower, because double Sundered Sky completed. Sundered Sky and one item of the Blackfire Torch completed.
They thought they had a pick there, but they forgot for
Kaisa's 10 years.
He can...
He has flash and barrier. I don't know what pick you're talking about.
I think Baus is now in real danger. He's used the steadfast presence, has got the flash. He's going to have to commit it. But Piero follows him up. Down he goes, Piero taking the tower shot. But yeah.
So NNA import and a Korean import. Absolutely insane on KCB.
They're going for Yukino. They're going to go in. There's the Featherstorm thrown down by Crownie. He's looking for the damage onto Piero, but he's too damn tanky. Velia's looking for it. There's the slam. There's the kill for Velia. Nemesis now peeling away. Velia's got the monkey spin. That's the blast cone away. His Mainta is hunting him down. Aatrox will look to jump the wall. The monkey's in danger. Caught by the infernal chains. He's waiting for the W to come off cooldown, but he's not getting a damn opportunity. Looks to try and bait him out. Mainta secures the kill. It's one for LR, but they gain nothing else. No hit Rift Herald, nothing else.
And actually, Yukino looked super squishy. You can see when the Trinity Force comes through on the Wukong, how much stronger the champion becomes in general. He actually dived the backline, focused Yukino, and took him down. The biggest part right here is he got a shutdown for killing Yukino, as now the map gets a little bit more freed up. Baus gets some solo time over on the bottom of the map, equalizes almost the gold between him and the Aatrox that also got one kill.
2 towers for 1 though.
Listen, I'm looking at it half
Dragon number 3 again. We're looking at a potential 22-minute soul in this series. It's so accelerated. They can't find the steal. And LR
out of this because now with
looking for the dive
as well. Yeah, Reckless is shadowing it though.
Yeah, they are waiting for the potential undive. They have the Steadfast Presence. They're going to call up the Rift Herald. Reckless and Baus immediately gets caught. Reckless is caught out by the wall, and that is going to be the end of the tower. That's the end of Baus there. 0-2 on the Poppy. Second charge coming out. And honestly, what are they going to be able to answer with?
I want to see insta-TP from Taliyah over the tops of the map, because now Nemesis is pressuring the top side. Bot lane is going to be completely unanswered by LR, but someone needs to defend top. It's not going to be Slowky actually TPing top. He kind of hovered it when he left base, but they decided to let that one go. And this is going to be... Oh, they're looking for it. But they're too far away. There's no Taliyah ult.
Yeah, I thought they were going to Panther, but they're not. Synchronized Solars as well means that Nemesis is pinged out real quick.
Doing it!
He's caught by the interrupt. Throws down the W. Slowky's making his way over. Nemesis has the movement speed from the phase rush. Protobelt's to safety, but he's still being chased onto. Yukino gets the move speed from the passive there. Nemesis grabs the flower. Reckless is making his way over. Good side step coming in. And Reckless comes in with the save. But that is a very low health to him, and I think mid lane tower might just be under a little bit of danger here. Down it goes, finished up here.
Going down as well. 4K HP, can Velia steal it?
He's going to look for it. Velia, though, caught out here, doesn't get close enough at all. Goes for the monkey spin. They need to wait for a good opportunity for Nemesis to go forward. Baus jumps forwards as well. They found the knock-up on multiple people, as that's going to be now Crownie trying to put the damage down. Gets the feathers locking on to Piero. Able to take him out. Baus finds the kill, but Nemesis jumps into the back line. Finds himself the kill onto Nemesis. Sorry, 3XA takes down Velia, but this fight's not done yet, because KCB are absolutely clapping LR. They're looking for the lockdown. There's the feathers. They're going to get pulled back as the shutdown's picked up by Crownie, but Slowq will take him down. That's the ace. That's KCB in control of game number 2.
KCB team could not find the autos.
I think the big problem is Crownie is the damage as well. Yeah. They have no one else who's capable of putting enough damage out to carry a fight. And Crownie struggled. You can see he did the most damage for his team, but that's not enough. Nemesis, he finds an opening. That's going to be a quick pop onto the cow here just before the dragon comes up. Baus finds the wallbang onto Mainta. Mainta's losing a lot of HP. The feathers are going to do some work here, but Crownie is too chunked out. Yukino finds the assassination. Nemesis doesn't have the health to keep going, and 3XA jumping forward, securing another kill there for Slowq. Doesn't find Velia with a Void Seeker, as Velia is on the run. Demon Champ is chasing him down. W's over the wall to safety, but Velia is being hunted. One more Seeker from the W is going to be blocked by Reckless, but this looks like this is KCB in complete control and looking for the game win.
And look at how confident they are. 2 members are doing Dragon. The support has actually reset. You've got Kaza pushing mid lane, whilst Aatrox is chasing the 2 remaining members of LR over the top side of the map. That's pure domination and pure confidence. And
it's not even just losses, right? It's stomps. They find a nice pick here, but at the end of the day, I think the big problem that LR have
can't even look to play contest on it.
Can't even enter their own jungle.
They have no way. I don't even I assume they know it's happening. Oh, they redemption check.
Well, they're looking to catch Baus over on the tops of the map.
Yeah, well, Baus, while the Baron's going down, finds himself forced to flash away to safety. Piero is chasing forwards for looking for a headbutt pole.
So it doesn't get pushed away, so they can push 2 at once.
What can LR do? They're going to have to play on maximum aggression. They have to look for the perfect window, but Baus gets caught in. That's going to be the taunt from Nemesis onto Piero, but again, it's the carries you need to find. 3XA does get hit into the wall there by the wall bang from Baus, but Baus eats so much damage in response, and now they're just playing passive. Nemesis able to break away from the Infernal Chains, but another inhibitor will be falling here to KCB, who are just playing complete control right now. LR 5 kills across 2 games right now, and it might not even be going up off the back of this one. Playing defensive away. In jumps Velia, finds himself caught out. They're going to use the Galio to go find a knock up to a couple of people, but Mainter, he's too damn tanky. They can't finish him up. The Drain Tank is doing too much work. Baus is looking for the damage as 3XA just jumps overhead. That's going to be another kill over him. Yukino able to secure it. 17 kills to KCB. Crowny can't output enough damage on his lonesome. The Nexus falls, and it's match point going over to KCB. LR have their backs to the wall. Is the Golden Road ending here?
And what more of a historic moment could you have? The team that's threatening to equalize the back-to-back-to-back, the 3B.
I don't like this. I think you have a range issue. With Sivir, it's really hard to free hit into an Azir. You're running into soldiers. You also get outranged by the Jhin. I'm not the biggest fan of this Sivir, but they picked it and they believe in
There's
Crowny
no
Sivir.
front line, right? You cannot watch
I think they just got rid of the anti. Literally on the recent rework. It was
You're kidding me?
Literally just.
He had the highest answer he'll together with Katarina.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Oh, Yukino.
Yukino's coming over. Baus does have flash. He's going to get flashed onto here by Mainter. Yukino's going to chase forward. There's going to be the chicken. Gets the gun off. Yukino flashes forwards. One more tower shot is not going to come through. Another first blood to Yukino.
How does he do it every game?
Oh, Velia. He's going to flash over, finds the lockdown. A bit of revenge looking here for him, but he's not going to be able to find the kill. There it is.
Time.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Dragon for Yukino, and they're continuing their objective rampage.
Literally no objectives still to LR, and we're into game number 3. That's the first Dragon over. Yukino they find the interrupt onto Crowny. He's caught by the ignite. Does have the ultimate to break away. Reckless is here to keep him alive, but ultimately Piero is not letting Crowny get a free reset off ever, and now they're going to get a little bit more damage here onto Reckless. They're going to throw out the Curtain Call as well, looking for Reckless. No level 6 available to him. He's going to throw the shield up. 4th shot goes through, gets blocked out as Baus on the top side. We cut over to him. He is very diveable right now.
Look at Yukino. He's actually heading towards the top side of the map as well.
I don't even think he needs Yukino. He's got the execute on the ultimate.
Oh, Baus is about to get the mount up in time as he's able to jump away, but he now gets himself into another position where he's in danger. Puts the tunnel up for a bit of safety. Mainter just going to get himself the plate as Baus is going to continue to have to play defensively here. Dodging away on the knock-up. Baus playing on a knife's edge there in that fight as Nemesis could be finding himself in danger. Misses the charm. Is just going to throw the ultimate out to play escape. Grubs go over.
The damage graphs are going to be really ridiculous.
It's a very cute mount-up sound. Now, I will say, here's my little bit of copium for NLC fans. This is the most equal we've seen the teams all
and there's still a 1,000 gold lead.
And it's still a 1,000 gold lead. Baus, I don't know what he was looking to do if he was going for the proxy.
Look on the map, Yukino's on his way to the top lane.
He's in real danger. Baus is able to jump over the wall with the gun. Another shot was going to clear him over, but like you said, Yukino's in the way over. I don't think Baus is going to live this one. Yukino takes him down. Baus, honestly, just a tragic misplay from him looking for a potential proxy angle.
Yukino, he's just picking up kills top lane to accelerate himself. He's got an Eclipse, and he picks up another kill, accelerating on the way to his next item.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when LR lost to Nord in the NLC, I feel like it was primarily Baus dying to jungle timers.
Nemesis is in danger, has got the ultimate, needs to play away from Piero, but he's able to lock him down. One more dash is gonna break free. He looks for the shot. Nemesis dodges away.
So this might be the only objective where Yukino might try to just 50-50 and they're not gonna fight it.
That's gonna be the first objective ever. Piero Hex flashes over the wall to see if he was an option.
I was thinking maybe he gets the smite right there from the spellbook, but wasn't the case.
Yeah, of course.
That wasn't the case.
Mainter going to be able to get even more gold over. Does get pulled in by the bear trap on a rope, but Baus, mate, you are not tanky enough to keep taking these fights. So he's just going to clear the wave. Another plate doesn't fall, luckily for him. As Nemesis, again, receiving a lot of love. No Spirit Rush available to him. Looks for the charm angle onto him, but Yukino is just going to jump away to safety. Multiple shots coming in. Meanwhile, topside, Baus and Mainter going toe-to-toe. Baus is going to get the remount any second now as he looks for the bear trap on the rope. Misses it as the minion is going to be the recipient of that bear trap. As Baus lose that trade at the end.
Play safe mid. I mean, What can Nemesis do
Piero's
here?
not top.
Piero's everywhere. He's ganking mid, he's diving mid. You've got Yukino diving mid, and now they're ganking top as well. Baus.
It's got flash.
Get cancelled.
Gonna get it cancelled. Piero's
Oh, no.
here. Here comes the cavalry. Slowq chases forwards, and Baus has no way he's surviving that one. Down he goes. This should be first tower blood as well with Grubs.
And look at the wave. It's a cannon wave crashing underneath the tower. That's so much gold and XP that you're missing, even though you're still 1.2k behind. This is an absolute tragedy. Veli is looking for 3xa here. There is cleanse and flash.
Yeah, didn't have the stun, unfortunately, loaded up. First
That's
tower
beats.
goes over. Another stack of feats in this series. Able to get a massive chunk out. Crownie, he can't play the lane solo. Meanwhile, Baus is just getting himself 1v2. Yukino is going to commit the ultimate in for Baus, and Baus will fall. Yukino, 3-1 on the Z.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like LR fans are used to Baus dying, but they might find a pick here.
Looks for the ultimate, Velia missing it, and Piero's in the area, throws down the Magnet Storm for the lockdown. He's going to be able to get himself a little bit of safety away with that Q, but in comes 3xa, who just pulls the curtain on LR's jungler and potentially this series.
Yeah, frustration.
So Velia right there,
Yeah, frustration on Velia's face right there. It's just clear as day. Your win cons are running out, items are being completed, Nash is on the key targets right there, Slowq also, and Nemesis. He's going to have to ult away too. At the very least, he does have Malignant, so even if he does have to ult away and burn it, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Oh, we're just going to go to the flash!
Oh no!
Well, commits the ultimate, they're going to get the heal off. Nemesis able to break away! They're looking for the tunnel angles, but it's not going to matter! Menta finds the Prey Seeker! In comes Crownie though, trying everybody in the area.
Velia's suffering as well. He dies top lane in top river, tries to go to farm his bot side camps, gets pushed out of his jungle.
And Yukino's been snowballing the series for KCB so far.
Yeah, unfortunately, the acceleration onto Yukino has really...
Lost the game, but he's still popped off, you know?
Talking about him, he's now top lane.
I don't think Baus is going to be feeling too happy about that one. Is going to get himself demounted, tries to build up enough rage, is going to get the remount off, but Piero's still waiting about in case this gets dicey. Bear Trap on a rope connects, but, I mean, you are looking at Baus, who I think he sold his Profane Hydra and is now...
He's building towards Titanic, right? He's just that poor.
I swear he had a Profane Hydra at some point. Oh no, I'm looking at Velia, that's why. Okay. He's so far behind. He hasn't got a single item yet.
But this is the thing about Rek'Sai. Look at all the tunnels that she has laid out on the tops of the map. You can't very easily catch her.
They're going to look. They're going to throw the ultimate in. Looks for the lockdown. The handshake goes down as Menta is going to commit the ultimate. Tries to find the breakaway, but the tunnel over the wall is going to put enough space in.
Oh,
Reckless is going to break it. The teleport comes through, and LR. It is just not their series. KCB. They want to stay on top of the region, and it looks like they might be shutting LR out.
The Rek'Sai ultimate to dodge out on the hostile takeover.
Hold on.
Is insane.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
He's not fine.
He's not. Pierre.
He's not fine.
Pierre's about to jump the wall, man. This guy is so good.
So BM. I mean, it's rough.
I mean, do you blame him? 7,000.
The back away into the W forward, landing both Shurikeens into the execute.
Baus, I don't really think you're going to do much of anything here, just taking so much damage on the tail out. I haven't seen Reckless, I've only seen Reckless ult once this game. Because they're not grouping up for team fights, they're just getting run down in picks. It's pick into pick into pick.
Absolutely.
And LR, we talked about it, their strongest showing is when they're in team fights. Reckless is going to miss the ultimate thanks to the Zhonya's, but it's going to be followed up by the lockdown of a supreme display of talent from Velia, but it doesn't do any damage. Nemesis jumps over the wall, looks for the charm, but it's flashed away. LR biting at the bit to find a single kill, but they can't get diddly squat. Charm goes wide time after time, as now Nemesis is potentially in danger. 3xa gonna put some serious damage into Velia, and LR, they can't get nada.
When was the last time you saw an AD carry walk up to Kiana melee range like this?
He's gonna heal up enough to stay alive, but again, Reckless's redemptions are not being used in the way you want to see them. We see them in Worlds when it's the fight.
Every objective goes the side of KCB.
Did LR get an objective this
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they got a dragon. It's rough. And this is going to be
Positive
dragon.
Betty has just died.
Yeah. This is going to be dragon number 3 over to the side of KCB. LR had no business contesting that one. Maybe they can put a whole life. It buys time for Crownie. That's their only condition. But Menta here looking to jump onto Baus. Baus has already lost half of his HP. Does have the remount. available, hasn't even dismounted yet. As Piero goes for the flash forwards, or the hex flash forwards, Baus is going to be able to clear it out, but they're going to throw the curtain call down. Velia needs to look for a good lockdown angle, not going to be given it as Baus gets dismounted here. Is just going to have to break away. Tower is saved for now, but mid lane tower is being absolutely cut through by Slowq. Reckless only has Nemesis in the area. They don't have enough wave clear.
This is robbery.
This is just daylight robbery. Nice charm, but he immediately gets caught by all the lockdown, and 3XA takes the kill. LR down their mid lane. This could be game. This could be game.
Unless they can kill Main to here. I mean, they cleared top
They
wave.
don't have wave for now.
They got Mater's flash out. They got Mater's flash. But Crownie is potentially being hunted. Yukino looking for the lockdown with the shadows into a kill. Wasn't able to connect it, but he's going to jump forwards looking for Velia. Velia throws out the ultimate. It's going to go wide. They look to throw everything up. They look for the knock-up, but Velia, he is going to fall regardless. Baus is just desperately trying to clear the way for the team.
Baus is dead.
He's so close to going down, and in jumps Mainter to secure the kill. The wave has been cut through. Reckless and Crownie have to hold for another 5 seconds before Nemesis comes in. They got a massive wave topside, and the Nexus could just be laid bare any second now. Crownie, only an extra pickaxe after we last talked about his items. He doesn't have the damage to 1v5 here, and he doesn't have the front line of the team. No ultimates available. Crownie trying to break away, but the towers are going down. That's the first one. The golden road will be cut short here as KCB focusing onto the Nexus. Velia's trying his hardest to hold this one, but it's not going to be enough. Slowq knocks them back. The glory kills as they cut LR short.